Well, my supervisor's not here right now. Come on, let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
That's a video?
Yeah, I'm recording.
No, you can't record it inside.
Yes, I can.
No.
Yes, I can.
Okay, just step outside.
Speak to your supervisor.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. Here we will explore and analyze in depth the First Amendment, one of the most crucial pillars of freedom in America. As auditors, their duty is not only to explain the rights to freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, the right to assemble, and the right to petition the government, but also to assess real-life cases and legal issues related to these freedoms in the modern context. If you want to learn more about your rights and the legal situations surrounding the First Amendment, join me today to ensure you don't miss any exciting and informative content. Let's get started. Could it be that these police officers are so dedicated to their jobs that they misheard the announcement?
Across the street, so you're gonna break and enter?
I didn't even know where yours was.
Oh, he just told you, but are you guys gonna break into my house while I'm not home?
Okay.
Man, I've been assaulted, literally assaulted.
According to this girl's account, instead of receiving help, she was harassed by the very police officers who were supposed to assist her. She was completely normal and had never asked for intervention, yet the officers insisted she was a victim of domestic violence. They not only demanded that she identify herself, but also requested to search her home. Perhaps these officers were so engrossed in their work that they requested to search her home without any reasonable grounds. This action clearly demonstrates a disregard for the United States Constitution and citizens' rights. It's sad that instead of protecting and helping, they become a source of anxiety and unease for the people.
Things are true.
What?
This cop following this girl around. Trying to make something out of it. She said she didn't want nothing going on.
Did not move here with my boyfriend. My boyfriend's not live here.
They trying to get something on somebody?
They're trying to get me to report false reportment. They're harassing me at this moment, actually.
Okay.
I need help from the police.
You heard it. I heard it. Makes sense to me. She says she's good.
Right? I'm good, and your officers are harassing
This
me.
female, she doesn't want to identify herself. She's from 26. The couple, they saw a physical altercation. They said they saw a cooperate, and they also said that there were children screaming inside.
Nobody was screaming inside because my children are not here.
One of the
You saw me at the window.
Between the incident and us getting here,
I was born on Tuesday, but not last Tuesday.
That's fine, but you guys are harassing me right now because I'm telling you I'm okay, and I would appreciate it if you guys leave it alone. Just go to sleep.
I have.
Can you just come over here? This is her person.
Yeah,
No, she came over here because
Because
she
I
don't
feel
want you
unsafe.
guys.
I feel unsafe.
She's
You
all
guys are
set,
following
Saj.
me.
You're fine with him.
Down the street without your officer harassing me and following me.
Yeah, he was following her. I
he's
got him on
doing
film.
Exactly what it is that you guys were called. When we asked him to stop, he left. He's not here. There's no issue here.
So she's not claiming to be concerned about the kids right now. Is pretty much.
There's no kids here.
She's
though.
claiming that there's no kids here.
Oh. They already left
He
with their
saw-
aunt.
Just talk to me over here.
Okay, when they came over here, everything was quiet and everything
Okay.
was okay. I came outside to address the officer.
Can I just back over here? Will you feel more comfortable?
I'm comfortable right here
Okay.
because I don't know what you guys are planning here.
No, I just didn't know if you do. It not making you feel uncomfortable with them not present.
I just wanted to walk away, but he was following me. Well, I understand, and I'm letting you know that the concerns are fine. That I'm okay,
Okay.
and everything is fine.
Okay. And that's completely reasonable.
Okay.
Hey, can I get your name and badge number, bud?
Do you have...
Madam, just asking you a question.
He's
Can you
fine.
wait till we're done actually addressing the emergency and we'll give you whatever...
Fine. Where's there to investigate? No, you're trying to make something. You're fishing right now.
That's exactly
You are
what-
fishing.
I'm not gonna get involved with you.
No, they are not.
What's your name and badge, pal?
I mean,
We'll get it at the end of
if,
this. We're dealing with
if
something right now.
he's concerned with...
You know,
it's
they're
not
tyrants.
necessarily that it's
They're fishing for something here, and they're not gonna get it.
Would you be willing to just show no one's home?
No. That's absolutely absurd. Do you guys have a search warrant?
No, we don't.
Oh, even home. I'm
Okay.
across the street, so you're gonna break and enter?
I didn't even know where yours was.
Well, he just told you, but are you guys gonna break into my house while I'm not home?
Man, I've been literally assaulted before, and they showed up and said, "Oh, we didn't witness it, so we can't do nothing." Fish. They're tyrants. This is what I do. You know what I mean? They don't want to deal with me because they're tyrants. Stop fishing, leave the girl alone. It's a real crime. You know what I mean? And I'll be on that scene too. And then if it's real, I'm with you guys, you know? You're harassing her like she said. You know what you should do? Just go in your house, shut the door, and that's it.
But they were banging.
Let them bang. Tell them the low police are harassing you. You know?
I just figured if I stayed away from my house, there'd be no reason for them to go into my house.
Follow
Yeah, but there's
concerned
nothing going
neighbors.
on.
Right.
So right now you guys are
personally-
looking to arrest
Okay, miss.
someone and you're not going to leave?
Last thing we
No,
want to
that's
do, we
exactly
never.
what the you're doing.
Okay, miss. I personally.
Leave me alone.
Miss.
Leave me
Listen
alone.
for a second.
I
You lied
get-
to your kids.
No, you didn't.
With my own 2 eyes.
No, you saw me in the window.
I saw you.
You saw
and
me
your
in the
kid
window.
in the window.
You saw me
I'm
in the
not,
window.
Like,
You're all going to my house.
can't help you.
It's all hearsay though.
to.
You don't have
It
no
really is.
direct evidence,
Based
man.
off what?
Randy.
Based off
Randy
somebody else?
nothing. Randy nothing. And this young lady wants to know it too. Ask them for their name and
What's your
badge
name
number.
and badge number, sir?
745. Either in front of this guy or in
Too
front
sure.
of
Oh, 745. You
And she
get that,
said
people?
Also that she didn't see any guy.
Hearing something is apparent.
Exactly.
Seeing something.
And then
Who
the,
says they saw something?
the woman right here that was sitting here, she said she didn't see anything. She saw me.
Man, they fishing, people. See how the police are? This is why you don't trust the police, man. Let's
I feel that they are not dedicated to their jobs. Rather, they are trying to create a reason to arrest someone without reasonable grounds. Moreover, they invaded this girl's privacy. She was trying to assert her right to privacy by refusing to let the police into her home without a warrant, as stipulated in the Fourth Amendment. Meanwhile, the man accompanying her emphasized that the police had no right to demand their identification without reasonable grounds. This is based on the Fourth Amendment, which protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures, as well as the right to remain anonymous without just cause. Additionally, the First Amendment also protects freedom of speech and the right to film police activities, but it does not directly relate to the demand for identification. Is the United States Constitution merely a document with no real effect for the people? Clearly, the actions of the police not only violate basic citizens' rights, but also cause people to doubt the true value of the Constitution and protecting their interests.
look at chilly out, man.
I appreciate you guys, I really do. I get it, and I appreciate you guys doing your due diligence and doing your job thoroughly. And if this is one of those cases where I'm gonna get murdered, then I get it. Yep.
Give you a phone number.
Cops, in my experience, have done more damage than helping. So you're not listening to me. You're not taking that. Like, am I being threatened? Am I being told to be told that I'm okay? I'm not.
Oftentimes you witness thinks that another person's a victim and they say, no, I'm not a victim, this is what happened. At least I'm able to get their name.
People that are actually scared.
I understand. That was a lot of y'all. I get it.
You're not saying that you're that person.
Man, they're trying every trick in the book here.
Yes.
Appreciate your help. Thank you.
Now, y'all understand what's happening here, right? Call domestic in progress. There was nothing happening. They were literally here from this scene. So I drove here. They were already here. So they were here in like a minute. There was nothing going on. Hey, now can I get your badge number and name? 45. How about you, buddy? You know me so well.
Casey 870.
870. Casey.
Funny, Randy.
726.
I didn't even ask you. What was that,
You
man?
don't want mine? I'm not good enough.
No, you're good.
726.
Delaney.
Irish.
Okay, Irish. Okay. My mom's Hopkins.
Nice.
Full-blooded.
No, I know. You can only do so much.
Duchamp.
The offer of the services. Yeah.
Why were you guys pushing her, man?
I don't want to keep conversing with the public when it's not on my camera as well.
Well, turn it back on.
I can turn it back on, but
You know what I mean? I'm just asking a crowd on you
I'm
guys,
happy to
right?
give you an honest. You have to understand that we take domestics very
I
seriously
understand that, right? But listen, I was right there on Bridge Street when I put my
We can have this
GPS.
conversation. We don't need to get up.
I put this GPS on, right? It said 3 minutes. I came here. You guys were already here. It told me, and you guys got here and nothing was here. So, and then she dispersed you, and then you guys didn't want to leave. I just don't understand.
That people can sneak out.
But she felt safe. You guys leave. You guys are covered, right? I got it on film. She said she was safe.
I'd like to talk to you. You're raising the bar here.
I'm not raising a bar, man. You guys were fishing.
The relationship between the public and the police is indeed a complex one. Through this incident, you need to understand your rights under the Constitution, including the right to free speech and protection against unreasonable searches. It is crucial that each individual knows their rights to protect themselves in unwanted situations. Moreover, to build a better relationship, there must be respect and understanding between all parties. Who really needs to relearn the law here? The auditor or this police officer?
Give me your ID.
That car is right in the middle of the road, just so you know.
Okay. So,
But,
why don't you just go ahead and tell me who you are real quick and we'll be on our way.
well, no offense, but
In some states in the United States, the law requires citizens to present identification when requested by the police, but this only applies when there is reasonable suspicion that the person is involved in criminal activity. However, in this situation, the officer demanded the auditor present ID even though there was no violation or evidence suggesting the auditor was involved in a crime. This clearly feels like an abuse of power. Even when the auditor pointed out a vehicle parked illegally, the officer ignored it, perhaps because they found an easier target. It's hard to accept such injustice and bias. Can you guess what the second officer said?
all in all, it is a hot day. I wish there was a little more breeze. Hi. Pretty good. How you doing?
Just keep your hands where I can see them. I see your carry in there. So
Yeah.
Just,
Is it
so
okay?
he's got a 1088 handgun. About a guy. I actually said you had a rifle. But a guy walking, taking
that's-
pictures of the set.
I wish, because I'm actually looking at an AR-15 with the forward grip and everything. Oh, I can't wait to get some new stuff. But if you want, these aren't.
Just don't reach.
Oh yeah.
Just keep your hands away.
All right. But so.
Got a call that they were saying you're taking pictures of the gas station down here. And
Oh well, I was saying, like, I was showing like stations like this one. They don't have like that. What is it called? The RV dump thingy. But that one does. Huh. You don't see that very often because there's not an actual RV part like thing around here. So I was just like, that's interesting. Up on Harriman, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't happen to have any idea?
I do, but am I required to give it?
Well, get your name to document. In case somebody calls back because you're carrying firearms.
You could call me a good citizen, I guess. Because if I haven't broken any laws, the law, I'm not supposed to like give it out.
I'm just asking.
I know. Well, you can ask, but unless I'm breaking a crime or committing a crime,
Well,
in
you
the
don't have to be committing a crime. You can just.
Well, you could ask, but I can also refuse because again, it's my constitutional right not to.
Well, no, that's not the case. You don't have to. I can request you to give me your ID, and I can require you to give me your ID.
Well, there has to be a crime committed to get the ID.
No,
you can request it. That's the thing. When you said you can request it, committing a crime has been committed, or you expect me of going to be committing a crime.
And that is enough for me to ask for your ID and for you to give me your ID.
That car is right in the middle of the road.
Why don't you just go ahead and tell me who you are real quick and we'll be on our way.
Well, no offense, but I don't have to. A lot of people would be getting arrested. But,
Well, again, there doesn't have to be a crime for me to.
I was literally stopped in the middle of the intersection.
Okay.
and that's an actual crime. And yet you're kind of getting on my case for just walking.
I wonder who truly doesn't understand the law here. Let me point out a few points for you to evaluate. First, the Fourth Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures. The officer's request for the auditor's ID without just cause violates this right. Second, the Second Amendment allows citizens to carry and possess firearms. Based on this amendment, the auditor has every right to carry a legal weapon while moving through the community without violating any laws. It seems that the auditor's compliance with these two amendments displeased the officer, and rather than admitting fault, he tried to accuse the auditor. Ironically, this action also violated the Fifth Amendment regarding the right not to self-incriminate. I'm sure you know who was wrong here.
I didn't even hear him. Holy crap, that's creepy.
All I would tell you is just educate yourself on what the laws are.
I have.
We're not going to have a push to shove with you. But yes, what he's telling you is actually correct.
But if I haven't committed a crime, there's no reason for me. You guys can request it all you want. But again, if there's no crime and just walking around, it's not like I have the right to say no.
You want to go back and read what that code says?
I have.
So you understand it properly?
Yep, I read it like 5 minutes before I left.
The only reason we want it is so that if people continue to call back is, hey, we've already spoke with John Doe.
Well,
John's fine to be carrying.
He does call and matches my description. You can be like, yeah, it's legal for him to carry. It's legal. What he's doing is legal. Their worries and fears don't outweigh my constitutional rights.
Well, how do we know that you're not a restricted person that's able to carry?
If you commit a crime, you don't, but that's again not on me. That's on you guys. And honestly, as you heard, I'm not worth a threat in any of that.
If you are restricted and you're carrying a gun, then you are committing a crime.
Well, but
the
again,
only way we can verify
exactly. But the only way to identify me is if I have committed a crime. If I had jaywalked, then by all means. But from what I was taking photos of a gas station and walking.
Okay, well, that's a suspicious behavior, and that's
contact, but not enough to ID.
Well, when you're carrying a firearm and I don't know who you are, and I don't know if you're restricted.
Usually law-abiding citizens that are out here carrying weapons want to comply with
Not necessarily, because it's against to walk around, and also if no law has been broken, to keep their identity safe. Well, I live here, so for one thing. I also was commenting on how hot it is. It is like I know it's not like normal for people to do this, but I honestly wish people would, because then you guys would know, oh hey, a call came in about a suspicious person walking around. He has a gun? Okay, well,
wouldn't you be concerned if you had kids running around or other people running around you or your kids?
No.
Can't that be a concern?
Nope. I've actually I've given people like high fives and like shaking their hands. When California is having issues with the whole, they can't carry handguns, I don't believe in that. I believe that walking around, as long as it's safe and they know what they're doing, then by all means. If someone's like, if I was waving my gun around, they're like, that person shouldn't have the guns. But
I agree with you 100%. I think it's great for people
yeah.
On the lawful side, I think it's also our job to make sure people aren't carrying guns that are restricted people. For your ID, to make sure that you're not one of those individuals that shouldn't be walking the streets.
I understand where you're coming from, and I still have my rights. Like it doesn't trump that you guys need to do an investigation in my constitutional rights. By all means, I have no legal obligation to help you guys. That's literally it. Just walking around and taking photos.
Okay.
Trying to hinder it, but that is what the law says.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number, by the way?
I'm Officer Hart.
Officer Hart?
Yep.
And badge number?
5057.
5057. What cot?
5023.
5023. All right. All right. Well, am I being detained or?
Bye-bye.
In situations of police contact, it is crucial to understand your rights. According to the Fourth Amendment, you are not required to provide identification unless there is clear evidence of a legal violation. The Fifth Amendment protects you from self-incrimination, allowing you to refuse to provide information that may be harmful to yourself. If you are carrying a legal weapon, the Second Amendment permits you to do so. Always be confident and knowledgeable about your rights when interacting with law enforcement. Let's move on to the next situation.
Threaten me.
I'm
Do
not
you
threatening
understand?
you. Back off me. Back off me. You're not intimidating me, sir.
The staff here seem quite uncomfortable with the presence of the auditor. This discomfort is accompanied by a lack of understanding of citizens' rights. They continuously demand the auditor stop filming and leave the office without providing any legal basis for prohibiting filming. Clearly, this auditor is exercising his rights under the First Amendment, which protects freedom of speech and the right to film public activities. However, the way the staff treated him made me feel as if he were nothing more than a high-profile fugitive, being looked down upon and pressured by those who do not understand or respect citizens' rights.
Howdy, everybody. That man did pretty good. Court clerk. This is a clerk's office. Rachel. Yes, I am.
Not.
Well, that's not a law, ma'am. Okay. We created privacy. I think she's talking about. Okay. This is what she's talking about. Alright. Let's go check this out. Casa House. Right on. Okay, that's private. We won't go in there. Hi. Hi. What are y'all doing here?
You can't record in the offices. You can record
Yes, I can.
out there.
I can and I will, and I'm going to.
No, you can't record in the offices. You can record it.
What law is that?
That's by order of the judge.
What judge?
Or I'm going to take you out in the hall.
You gonna put hands on me?
Yes, sir.
I'll sue you. I'll put
Okay.
my name on your
Okay.
pension.
You
number.
need to step out in the hall.
What's your name and your
You
badge
need to
number?
step out in the hall.
You put hands on me, I'll defend myself.
You
We
need to
clear?
step out in the hall. You need to step
Call
out
some
in the hall.
help,
Let's
because
go.
you can't do it by yourself. Call some help.
You need to step out
Get
in
a
the hall.
supervisor.
Not here right now. Come on, let's go.
Don't you
Let's
touch
go.
me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir. Look at this. This guy put his hands on me. What's your name? What's your badge number?
Deputy Crown over 271.
I truly find this rigid and rude police officer very irritating. He had no evidence or basis whatsoever, but arrogantly demanded the auditor stop recording. This action is not only unreasonable, but also a clear violation of the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. Furthermore, the police intervening and touching the auditor can be seen as a severe violation of their privacy under the Fourth Amendment, which protects citizens from unlawful searches and seizures. Without legal justification, this action is no different from an infringement of personal rights, and it is unacceptable for someone representing the law to behave this way.
Think you can just put your hands on me, you punk? Lucky you didn't get spiced.
Bathroom down there if you'd like to record it.
Well, I'm gonna sit here with y'all today till your supervisor gets here. This punk wants to put his hands on him. Sit for stupid. You work for us. You don't put hands on a citizen. Do you understand?
They asked for the supervisor to come here. They were trying to go into probate law.
Supervisor, you're a corporal, ain't you?
Negative, sir. I am not a corporal.
You're a deputy?
Yes, I am a deputy. And
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Deputy Poindexter, badge number 244.
Thank you for being professional.
Only when they break the law.
What law did I break, sir?
I do not.
I'm
know
talking
what
to
you're
him.
referring
Put your hands on me, you
You
bitch.
said you wanted to speak to the supervisor.
Yes, sir,
He's
I
on his
do.
way, and he'll be
Stupid
here to talk to
mother.
you.
shut up. You know, you're gonna lose your job. Damn right. Now you're.
They told you.
With my First Amendment.
Okay.
Civil rights violation.
I understand what you're trying to act like you do.
Act like me.
You're gonna end up getting your rights taken away.
Holding you accountable.
If you go back in there, I'm gonna put you in cuffs.
You put me
We're
in
not
cuffs
gonna
and I'll sue you. You put your hands back on me again, bitch.
Okay.
Without a law and be picking yourself off the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna put you in cuffs.
I'm telling
Do you understand me?
What are you trying to intimidate me?
Understand
You ain't gonna put me in cuffs.
You know you're not.
Back off me, bitch. Back off me. You're not intimidating me, sir. Huh? Put me in cuffs. You ain't big enough, Junior. You put hands on a citizen. That's a lawsuit. You're gonna lose your job. If you don't lose your job, I'm gonna make sure your job, you're gonna be badge number 6. Litigation. You like that?
You wouldn't be the first one.
Oh, so you admit to doing that shit before. Look at this bitch. This is why we do it, y'all. Tell me I can't record in an office, a public office. I pay for this shit. You don't. You don't pay taxes.
I do.
You use my money to pay your taxes. You dumbass. Let's get some exercise. Come on, Chunky. These offices are public?
No, they're not.
No. You need to put up some signage. Yeah. If it's locked, I won't go in it. But if there ain't no signs on it, I will. Is this for the public?
No, it's not.
It's not?
They need to fill out things. There's a bathroom here. That's an attorney-client room.
I don't need anything from you. You ever heard of the Bill of Rights? Maybe you should bone up on them. Hi. How are you? Thank you. Dude's got me shook up.
This James. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, are you the sergeant coming to talk to me?
Yes, sir.
That man put his hands on me. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Sergeant Paul Bradshaw.
Yes, sir.
Courthouse, the judges don't like that.
That's courtrooms. They can't say anything about the house. No, it's not. I walked right in.
Well, you didn't come through security?
Yes, I did. They can't stop me. It's my building.
Did you try to come through or something?
Nope. I was in a public office. It says welcome right there. Where's the law? Show me the law.
It's a courthouse order by the
Show
judge.
me the order.
Well, I don't have it with name and address and
No,
find that out and come
you
talk
ain't
to
getting
you.
that.
Well, why not?
Because it's none of your business. That's private.
What do you mean it's file a complaint? You have to tell me who
No,
you
I
are.
don't. I do it anonymously.
Well, then you can do that down at the sheriff's office.
Okay, I'll go right down there. Bitch. Fuck you. You put your hands on me.
Hey, don't be talking
No,
like
shut up.
No, you don't talk like
you
that in this
don't-
courtroom. Out of here. Get out.
No.
Get out.
For what? What law?
You're causing a
No,
disturbance.
you
right
came
now.
up and talked to me.
And now you're cussing and screaming at us.
He put his hands on the citizens, sir.
Well,
I'm upset.
I'm asking you to leave then. Okay.
I'll leave when I get ready. You don't tell me what to do. You got it?
Okay, the judge has ordered you to leave, sir.
He didn't tell me that.
I'm telling you that. I'm just telling
All right,
you.
I'm gonna go. I'll be back.
I'm just saying that the judge is telling us to remove you from the property.
This is
So
public
I'm offering
property.
you an ability to walk out on your own without going somewhere else.
I want to know one thing. I'm gonna ask you this. If I don't go, will I be arrested?
Probably so, yes.
No, I need to know yes or no.
I'm just saying yes.
Under threat of arrest, I'll leave. Otherwise, I'm gonna walk around. Tell me if you're gonna arrest me if I
I
stay.
will because I'm telling you to leave. The judge
Okay,
has said
that's all I
for you.
needed.
Thank you, sir.
Bitch.
Have a great day.
Yeah, I'm gonna have your badge, you big motherfucker.
Have a great day.
Yep, I'll f off. I'll see you later. There you have it, y'all. Woohoo! Tyrants. Peace. I'm a little shook up. I'm gonna go where I could smoke a cigarette right now. Woo-hoo-hoo. He did. What judge is that? Judge Ray? All right.
You need to understand your rights, especially the rights to free speech and filming in public spaces, to confidently face similar situations. Staying calm and handling conflicts wisely is essential, along with documenting important information if necessary when filing complaints. Always raising awareness of rights and responsibilities will help build trust and respect between citizens and public authorities. The rules of this building seem a bit different from constitutional rights.
You're not allowed to film me.
Why not?
I'm not giving you permission to.
I don't need your permission to film you. Are you here to help me, or are you here to tell me what I can and can't do?
You're filming me. I can't help you.
I can film whatever I can see in public.
I genuinely do not understand what the people who set the regulations in this building are thinking. According to the First Amendment, the rights to free speech, freedom of the press, and the right to assemble peacefully are protected. Yet this building does not allow for that. The auditor insists he has the right to film without permission from security or anyone else. This is based on the principle that a federal building is a public space, and filming here is entirely legal unless the area is prohibited from filming for security or national security reasons. However, the security staff cites internal building regulations stating that filming is not allowed. This creates a conflict between internal regulations and constitutional rights. In fact, in the public areas of the building, the right to film must be respected according to the First Amendment. Any internal regulations that contradict federal law or constitutional rights have no legal validity. Citing internal regulations to restrict citizens' rights in public spaces is entirely unreasonable and unacceptable.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a public records request from the building.
What kind of public record?
I just need a public records request. This building, for the federal building, for this building.
Public record?
Yeah.
For what? For reason? Well, turn off that, please. Turn off the something. Could you turn it off? What's this? What's this you have right here? You have it on?
Yeah, so...
Right. You can't have it on. You have to turn it off.
Why not?
Because that's the rule of the... I know, that's why you have to stay outside with that, please.
No, I don't.
Sir?
Talk to your supervisor, ask your supervisor.
Okay, just stay outside before I call the supervisor. Just stay outside there, please. You doing video? That's a video?
Yeah, I'm recording.
No, you can't record it inside.
Yes, I can.
Okay. So you want to get some records?
How are you? Can I get your
Take the camera
name?
off me, please.
Why?
Take the camera off me, please.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because you're not allowed to film me.
Why not?
I'm not giving you permission to.
I don't need your permission to film you. Are you here to...
You're filming me. I can't help you while
I
you're
can film whatever I can see in public.
Okay.
This is a
but
federal
I
building,
really
right?
Can't help you then.
So why you approach me? I'm trying to enter the building.
Easy.
I don't speak patois. I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay. For your own, you try to help you.
This is a federal building. I'm trying to enter.
Help, you have to turn off the video.
No,
He's the supervisor. They already instruct you already.
He's
That's
supervisor of the security, not of
He's
the
the
building.
supervisor. 12:45? Okay. So you take that and go. Understand? Nothing?
Sir, this is the immigration building, right? Sir.
Come on.
Yeah.
Open the back. Open there. Come, please, come.
Take your responsibility.
Can I speak to somebody that works actually for the building? So he just asked and they said that I was fine. So now he feels fucking stupid. It's so close to me.
Take the camera off of me?
This is for my protection.
I know. But for
You
my own
coming up to me
protection-
like,
For my own protection.
who did you
Why
speak
is that?
with?
Huh? Don't worry about who I just speak with. Where are you going to today?
I'm trying to get some information.
From who? Right, from who
Right.
exactly?
From the people at the front desk. I want to get a
What
public
exactly?
records request.
Public records request?
Yes, on the building.
On the building?
Yes, it's a public building, right?
Let me find if you get public
So you just spoke to your boss, right? He said, whoever you spoke to, they said I could record. You come over to still ask me not to record?
Public records here? He said public records on the building.
This guy's a tyrant, bro. Whoever he was on the phone with told him that I could record.
Again, this guy down there recording me.
You shouldn't work for the public if you don't want to be recorded then. He works for Paragon System Security.
I was told if you wanted the information, you could go on the internet for that, for public records in the building.
Not only the public, but also the building management needs to understand and respect citizens' constitutional rights, especially the rights to free speech and filming in public areas under the First Amendment. Respecting the right to information and filming is not only a duty, but also contributes to creating a transparent environment, strengthening public trust. Adhering to the Constitution will help ensure fairness and prevent abuses of power in public institutions. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to not miss our upcoming videos. We have explored the auditor's work in the context of the First Amendment, a vital topic that impacts not only finance, but also profoundly affects freedom of speech and the responsibilities of organizations. Please leave your comments below and let us know your thoughts on the intersection of auditing and human rights. See you in the next videos.